The fun never stops dito kay Infinix. Nakita naman natin, kakalabas lang ng Note series, ng GT series, and now, may bago na naman, si HOT series naman. And they put a lot of fun dito sa device na ito. There's something nakakaiba dito sa device na ito na probably you might like. Lalo na kanyang color chart, ang daming colors pwede pagpilian. Sasabihin ko sa inyo kung anong kakaiba dito, so don't you scroll away after this quick intro. So medyo refreshing na yung box ng Infinix HOT 70. So this is how it looks like. No, marami siyang color, medyo may pag-gradient feel pa. And meron pa siyang SGS certificate dito for drop resistant and impact resistance. And andito ang kanyang spec sheet. Ako bubuksan ko na. Uy, matchy-matchy Tingnan mo, ang galing. Tabi ka muna. So let's see what are the stuff inside. Andito ang kanyang panundot. Meron siyang warranty card, user guide. This one I like. Ang ganda ng kanyang case, Tignan mo. There's a lot of effort into this one. Normally, makita mo, jelly case lang na plain. Ito, parang mga nabibili mo sa aftermarket na mga fancy casing. Not bad. I like it. May charging cable pa siya. A 45 watts na fast charging brick. This is one of the features na gusto ko sa kanya at its price point. So I have here is the color orange. So ilabas muna natin. Medyo nakikisabay si Infinix sa mga colors na sa 17 Pro Max na orange. Pero this orange is not as orangey as that of the 17 Pro Max. But later may gagawin tayong magic para lumitaw ang kanyang orange. Now itong Infinix HOT 70, marami siya sobrang variant. 4 ang variant na meron niya. Meron siyang 4 plus 4 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage will be priced at $7,999 and it would be on sale for $7,499 sa online and offline stores. Meron din siyang 6 plus 6 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage will be priced at $8,999 and it would be on sale for $7,999. This one is TikTok Shop exclusive. Meron din siyang 8 plus 8 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage. Ang kanyang SRP is $9,999 and it would be on sale for $8,599. This one, Lazada exclusive naman. And yung kanyang pinakamataas na variant, 6 plus 6 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage would be priced at $10,499 and it would be on sale for $9,499 and this one is Shopee exclusive. Lahat ng links, I'll pop it on the description box below or just simply click yung YouTube shopping link natin para makakuha kayo ng discount and vouchers and hopefully makuha nyo na mas mababa compared sa kanyang early bird rate. Basta click mo na may YouTube shopping link natin para makuha ng mga vouchers coming from me to you. Now, ang dami niyang colors na pwede pagpilian. Meron siyang green texture, quiet violet, silver dancer, dive blue, night pulse, and itong hawak natin is the thermo orange. Now, there's something kakaiba dito, itong thermo orange nito. And I think, siya lang ang meron nito. Ang ginaganahan nito sa thermo orange variant na ito is meron siyang bistable na thermochromic ink. Dahil itong variant na ito, meron siyang dual-way na thermosensing na technology, making yung kanyang orange change color pag ibang temperature ang nase-sense niya. Now, nakita naman natin dito yung kanyang light orange color dahil medyo mainit dito sa Pilipinas, as we all know. And pag dinala mo siguro ito sa Antarctica or sa somewhere like Japan, pagdating sa December, this one would shift to deep orange color. So, ginawa ko is pinasok ko sa refrigerator and this is the color pag nilabas ko ng ref at negative 4 degrees Celsius. Ayos, diba? Ganda. So, lagyan natin ng stencil. Kunwari, So, wala ko yun. May design So, gamitan natin ng glue gun. So, let's just simply count 1 to 20. 20. Pero tara. Uy! Totoo nga. So maganda to kung mayroon kang design. May pattern ka. Wala kasi ako. Ito lang meron natin. Washer. So, stick. Now, by the way, the phone nito has a plastic back, plastic frame, and it has a glass front protection. So, meron siyang SGS na certificate for drop resistance and impact resistance. IP65 dust and water resistant na rin siya. So, more or less, alam mo hanggang saan kakayahan nito and hindi mo siya pwede ihulog sa tubig. Now, there's quite a lot of features na okay dito sa kanya, Meron siya dito na fini-feature na one-touch button. Pag pinindot mo, makakuha siya ng screenshot dito sa iyong screen. Ang tawag sa kanya is one tap na AI flash memo. Isang pindot lang, papasok na siya. No? So, maging flash memo na siya. I-analyze niya siya, no? Screenshot captured, and pwede mo na siya pa-summarize sa AI. Kung gusto mo ilabas si Folax, yung kanang AI dito sa loob ng phone na ito, long press mo lang tong button na ito, 2 seconds, ayan, lalabas na yung voice assistant, si Folax. Pwede mo naman siya i-customize, no? Itong kanyang one tap na AI button into whatever you want it to be. And another one is that meron siyang AI na halo ring light dito sa likod, no? Which is madalang mo makita sa mga phone at this price point. Ayos, diba? So whenever you're gaming, meron kang notification, meron kang calls, iilaw to sa likod. Kahit nakataob yung phone. Now, one of the things na napansin ko rin dito sa phone na ito is medyo nag-dwell si Infinix sa mga AI, like AI Studio, AI Live Photo, AI Live Wallpaper, and a lot more. Now, if you want the full complete spec sheet nitong Infinix HOT 70, share ko sa inyo. Now, one of the things na sobrang tinitingnan ko on a smartphone is yung kanyang capability to multitask. Now, of course, syempre, iba ang performance if you have the 4 plus 4 gigs of RAM and yung kanyang 8 plus 8 gigs of RAM. Of course, meron din siya 6 plus 6. So, it depends no, kung anong variant kinuha mo. Now, if you're getting the lowest variant available, expect mo na okay, if you're opening a few apps like 2, 3, 4, okay. Walang ka maging problema, no? Hindi mo siya mafe-feel na maglalag. Pero the moment that you're opening a lot more apps like 6, 7, doon mafe-feel mo parang ang sluggish na ng phone mo. Pero of course, syempre, if you have the highest variant, meron siyang 8 plus 8 gigs of RAM, definitely wala kang problema. That one, maning-mani lang, kaya maraming kang apps ibuksan. So since itong hawak ko right now is the 4 plus 4 gigs of RAM, so the moment na nabubukasan ng medyo marami, nafe-feel ko no, na medyo a little bit laggy na nga talaga siya. So of course, syempre, kailangan mo i-set ang expectation mo, you should buy the higher one kung medyo multitask ka nga talaga. Pero kung mga basic usage like phone calls, social media, and text messaging, ganun lang kasimple, walang problema. And by the way guys, I'm pretty sure na nagtataka kayo kung ano nga ba processor ang meron dito sa loob. This one is being powered by the MediaTek Helio na G100 Ultimate. Take note of the word Ultimate. So it's more of a turbocharged or overclock na G100. So if you're one of my follower, probably alam mo na kung anong capability nitong processor nito. Multitasking, wala namang problema. And it can play you some games basta as long as it's not AAA games, kayang-kaya naman na i-handle. Now, quickly pakita ko lang sa inyo mga benchmarks na nakuha ko dito sa phone na ito. Now guys, did you know na itong phone na ito, si Infinix HOT 70, meron siyang 3 years na major Android updates. Now, take note 3 years and 5 years na security patches, which for me, pretty solid para sa budget device like this one. Now, it's for me a big leap para sa Infinix to give you the more longevity para sa inyong smartphone pagdating sa support. So, kudos kay Infinix for that. Now, pagdating sa battery, okay ang kanyang size. 6,000 mAh ang kanyang battery and hindi naman kabigatan itong phone na ito at 190 grams. 45 watts ang kanyang support sa pagdating sa fast charging, which is, of course, goods na goods given its price point. Normally, makita mo mga nasa 15, 18, ganun lang at its price point. Pero sinagad-sagad na ni Infinix, binigyan ka na ng 45 watts sa fast charging. And best yet, bypass charging is also present dito sa phone na ito. Now, kamusta namang usage ko dito sa phone na ito? On day-to-day usage, walang ka maging problema dito. This phone can last you for a full day without even charging. Basta you're just using normally, hindi ka babad sa gaming. Ibang kwenta na pag babad na babad ka sa gaming, no? Probably I would suggest na mag-bypass charging ka para hindi mabilis masira yung battery. But overall, it can last you a whole day. And I will tell you guys na okay ang kanyang battery dahil makunat, and I've been using this one to tether to my other devices. So, okay, not bad ang kanyang battery. Now, kamusta naman ang kanyang display? This one has a 6.78-inch na IPS LCD. Meron siyang 128Hz sa screen refresh rate and maximum brightness niya is 700 nits. Though ginamit ko naman siya kahit medyo maaraw, okay naman, nababasa ko. So, hindi lang yung sobrang linaw. Pero at the very least, sabi ko sa inyo, it's readable naman di itong phone na ito kahit medyo maaraw. Now, kamusta naman experience ko dito sa kanyang screen? Using mostly on social media like Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and all of the other social media apps na ginagamit natin, okay naman siya. As long as you have a good connectivity dito, and by the way guys, ang connectivity nito is 4G, you shouldn't be having any problem naman browsing. Mag-load ng shorts, reels, okay naman, mabilis naman, basta hindi crappy ang yung internet connection, should be good. And by the way guys, so bago makalimutan, expandable nga pala ang kanyang storage. This one has 2 slot na nano SIM na 4G at isang micro SD card slot. Now, back to display. If you're watching naman your favorite shows naman dito, like sa YouTube, expect that you'll be getting a 720p na resolution. But masasabi ko naman sa inyo guys, not bad naman ka ng resolution dito. Just don't expect too much na magiging AMOLED display siya dahil this one is a IPS LCD. Pero masasabi ko naman sa guys na ma-enjoy mo naman mga pinapanood mo dito on this smartphone. And guys, medyo na-surprise din ako na this phone has dual stereo speaker. To my personal surprise kasi meron akong speaker dito sa ilalim and dito sa ibaba. I was expecting just one speaker given its price point. Pakinggan lang natin kung gaano kalakas ang kanyang sounds. Well, yung kanyang sound is just for me okay. Hindi lang siya ganun kalakas. Of course, di naman nag-expect too much sa budget phone na ito. Napag-usapan lang natin quickly ang kanyang camera. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor na kaya mag-shoot up to 2K and 30. And ang kanyang front-facing camera, 8MP that can also shoot you up to 2K and 30 FPS. Now, kamusta naman ang performance niya? On outdoor, medyo surprising siya given na medyo makulimlim, hindi naman ganun kaliwanag ang araw. I was able to get in some nice, decent snap ng mga greens. Though, I would tell you na medyo saturated nga mga photos na ito. Nevertheless, it was really good naman. To my surprise, given its price point, medyo natuwa naman ako sa kanya taking some of this flower shot. Okay, I would say na pretty decent. Pero there are times naman na medyo siguro mabilis gumalaw aking kamay kaya medyo na out of focus. Pero if you're able to focus it naman, you'll be able to get some nice decent shot naman on the smartphone. Now, kung food photography naman on indoor, medyo okay. Not bad din. Makaka-capture mo dito sa kanya. Given it's still a budget phone at the end of the day. Pero nevertheless, not so bad yung mga subject na na-capture ko on indoor, low light. Kaya pa rin niya mag-perform, no? At the very least, masasabi ko sa inyo, medyo na-surprise ako na window this kanyang camera. Not really that bad, no? And pagdating sa grocery, kahit low light din, okay din mga subject na na-capture natin, no? To my surprise. Now, the other way around naman, pagdating sa kanyang selfie camera, if you're trying to take some shots outdoor, feel ko, medyo soft siya for a 8MP. Pansin ko na medyo nawawala yung mga details sa aking mukha. Now, especially pag you're nasa indoor ka na, medyo mas softer pa siya compared sa outdoor. So, yung kind of front-facing camera is just so-so para sa akin. Of course, I'm just giving you what to expect dahil this is still a budget-friendly smartphone. Now, here's a quick video from the front-facing camera. Infinix HOT 70, shooting at 1080p and 30 FPS pag naka-stabilize. Well, stable naman siya. Pero pwede ka pa mag-shoot up to 2K and 30 kung meron kang gamit na tripod to stabilize. And ito naman ang 2K30 na video from the rear camera. 70 and naka-turn on ang stabilization niya, shooting at 1080p and 30 FPS. Pag once na tinurn off natin ang stabilization niya, we can shoot even further at 2K and 30 FPS. So guys, ano masasabi natin dito sa Infinix HOT 70? Now, to my surprise, ang dami niyang features na kakaiba na hindi mo makita sa mga karaniwan ng mga smartphone. Like one, yung kanyang likod na nagko-color shift pag nilalagay mo sa malamig at sa mainit. Two, meron siyang halo lighting dito na hindi mo rin makita at this price point on most of the other smartphones out there. And of course, meron siyang one-touch dito na button na can do a lot of things for mga AI needs mo. I think ito phone na ito at its price point, medyo jam-packed na siya. But overall, if you're really on a budget, on a tight budget, to phone na ito, sobrang nice mag-grab mo to at its early bird price. Now, I'll pop everything on the description box below kung saan siya pwedeng mabili or just simply click yung YouTube shopping link para medyo makamenos pa kayo at makakuha pa kayo ng mga discount voucher coming from me to you. So of course guys, in-encourage ko kayo to like, subscribe dito sa aking channel so you don't miss out ng mga review just like this one sa Infinix HOT 70. And of course, hanggang dito na lang muna ako and I'll see you when you see me. Peace out. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.